Hello everyone, I'm Sylvia with Pine Kiko Goats, and this will be part 2 of me joining my friend Andy as we are preparing her goat for the show ring. So there's a show coming up this Saturday, and today we are going to be washing him and then clipping him and probably touching up his hooves just a little bit to make sure that he's all ready and showy for the show ring.
It's a little bit rainy out, so we're going to quickly wash him, dry him as quickly as we can, and clip him. And all I can say is, Sylvia better be as qualified as she says she is, because he needs to look nice and showy.
Yeah, so I'll stick around as long as I can, and we'll try to get this job done quickly, but also make sure we're doing a good job and making sure that he looks like a quality goat. So, you ready to get started, Andy?
Oh yeah, let's get to work.
Alright, we'll get started with some washing. Good boy, Caspian.
Oh my god.
Good boy. Okay, so make sure he's fully saturated first.
Oh,
slowly.
Okay, and we'll put it on your belly. I'm so sorry, man.
Good boy. He's so patient.
Okay, I think he's fully saturated.
Awesome. It's alright.
Trust me, this doesn't take a lot of soap for him.
Good boy. There we go.
Oh, my hoodie.
Looking good. He's so patient when you're washing him.
I gotta try and take off my hoodie. I need a spray.
Okay, good idea. So guys, Caspian is a great example of a goat that has been worked with a lot. So he's super patient, and you can see how he just stands there as Andy gets him all soaped up and washes him. Super patient. What a good boy. He's so patient for you, Andy.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
He's just happy for the attention.
Yeah, it's like a massage to him. My goats freak out when I do this.
I spend sometimes up to 2 hours every afternoon after I get home with school, because I know
That's
that
awesome.
it's really important to have a good bond with your show animal.
For sure.
For them to perform really well, they need to behave really well.
Yeah, that's going to help you a lot in the show ring.
Collar is coming off.
Alright, so Caspian is all sudsed up with soap, and now we're going to get him washed. So right now, Caspian's washing is going to be a clipping wash. So this is just to make sure that he's nice and clean before he gets clipped, so that way our blades don't get all gummed up and dirty if his fur is dirty. And it'll just help us clip him a lot more smooth. Uh-oh, his halter's coming off. Oh no! There you go. So he's also going to get washed again right before the show to make sure that he's all show ready. And it'll and it'll get his new shorter coat scrubbed up as well. But right now is just a washing before we clip him. This is 4 days out from the show. Typically you want to do it around that time frame. They say about 2 to 3 days before show. We weren't able to make it happen in the 2 to 3 day mark, but we're doing 4 days, and that should be plenty of time. You know, he looks pretty good. Although, Andy, I'd say probably go back with the hose, and that Dawn dish soap tends to stick in there, so maybe...
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's see, under his fur. Yeah.
Poor guy, he's gonna
So you want to get like under the grain of the fur, and then the tail and the underbelly as well. Make sure it's all washed out. Alright, so Caspian is getting all dried off with the blow dryer. time to get this boy clipped. So basically, what we're going to be doing with the clippers is because he is a market wether are going to be clipped a certain way where you're almost going to be shaving their entire coat with a number 10 blade, also called an extra cover blade, except you're going to clip up the tail and the legs a little bit different. So we'll get started by shaving the main part of his body, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, these are cool. And if you're worried about petting, this is pretty. Questions? I'm not completely sure. Just to reassure you. I want to do the best I can. Well, sorry guys, it looks like our video died on us, the last clip of video that you just saw. But we're restarting again, and we're gonna get back to clipping Caspian. So far it's going pretty well.
He's getting hungry, chewing my clothes. As you can tell, he is looking a lot bolder than we left him.
Yeah, Caspian has been getting his clipping job done, and this is just the way that it has to be done to clip a market wether. You want them to be shaved enough so that the judge is able to see their muscle and everything, but don't worry, we're not done yet. We're gonna get his tail clipped up, his head, and get his legs blended so that he looks all fancy and ready for the show ring.
He's staring at the camera. Good boy.
All right, so Caspian's head has been clipped Everything has been clipped except for his tail so far. So now it's time to clip his tail.
Yeah.
For the tail, we're gonna be going against the grain. And then at the top, we're gonna leave hair at the top. And then we'll shape that into like a little paintbrush on the tip. So I'll show you how to do that. So what do you think of the tail? Do you want to leave it like this, or do you want to cut it a little different shape?
You kind of taper up. You just have to like taper it at the end.
Yeah, we can do more of the taper.
Because I kind of like the more like steep and like leafy
Right.
kind of shape.
Okay.
And rather the paintbrush.
Yeah, because people do it different ways, so it kind of just depends on your preference.
This is actually day 2 after trimming Caspian with Sylvia, and we had to pack up and go really quick because we were at it for about 5 hours, and after cleaning was done, I couldn't really film a finale. So we got it all done, and he was very bald, and I was worried he's looking scrawny. But I ended up leaving him in the barn most of the day with a coat and a heat lamp because it got really cold last night. I didn't want him to catch a chill. He's going to hold in a little bit more weight from less exercise, and it gives me an opportunity to up his grain with the honor show chow to really give him a little something before the show. Sylvia will be coming back over on Saturday to help me do touch-ups and prepare for the show. Anyways, I'll flip over to hopefully to a quick clip of Caspian and Typhoon. Here are the boys right now. As you can see, Caspian is actually wearing a coat that got picked up from the co-op. And Typhoon, of course, still has all his hair, so he's doing perfectly fine. But Caspian is doing good. You can see his tail. Can't see his undercut, but the legs. And as always, his adorable little face. Thank you for watching Pine Kiko Goats and following along with my little journey to my first ever show. Showing an animal for the first time ever and showing a goat. It's going to be a lot of firsts, but I think it's going to go great. Thank you for watching.